inversions, what their functions are. Let's get started.
Okay, so last time we talked about chords, right? So the C, F, and G, the major chords, and then the minor chords, D, E, and A. Now today I want to talk about inversions. So what are inversions, right? So for example, in C chord, right? So this is the root position. So root position, they all stack together like this, right? So we skip a note. Basically, it's a third because you count the notes including itself. So from C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, so it's a third, and then E, F, G is a third, right? So that's the root position of C major chord. Now with inversions, we have two inversions for the basic, try it like this. So first inversion of C, we will move the C up here, then E will be at the bottom. Okay, so this will be the first inversion. Now if we move the E up again, so G at the bottom. When we say bottom, that means it's the lowest note, okay? So G will be in the bottom, and this will be the second inversion. So one more thing, you don't have to always stack like this, right? For example, E in the bottom, but you can move these two around. So you can be like that, or like that. As long as it's E in the bottom and we have any of the C, E, G in the top, then would be the first inversion. Same as G, the second inversion, right? G in the bottom, so you can be right any combination of the C, E, G in the top, right? Doesn't have to always be like this, okay? So now why do we have to use inversions instead of just root position? Well, so for example, if we have been doing C, F, G, C, if they're always in the root position, then they have to always jump pretty far apart. It doesn't sound very smooth, and it's also kind of boring. So that's why we have to use inversion of the same chord to make it sound more interesting, and also have the bass line or the melody to be more smooth. Like instead of jumping like this, we can do actually like this. Or right, so then you can move the notes closer instead of always jumping very far. Of course, there are times that we actually like to jump farther apart to sound like a different effect. And of course, we want to have the root position sound because it sounds more solid with the chord. Because if you have an inversion, it sounds less stable. So now when we know the inversion, it doesn't mean that only the bass you can move around. You can also move around here, so you can have your own inversions in the right hand. So we can do right. So you can still keep the root position, like keep the root, and then you can move around with different inversions. Right. So you can do this. So right hand can go into different inversions. So then you can do a lot of different inversions or root positions, or kind of mixture of both, and it will make it sound pretty cool. Now, how do we practice, right? Knowing not just the root position and even the inversions. So first thing I would teach my students to do is actually just do the root position. Sorry, not the root position, but actually just the one chord. Like you can start with one chord to get to know the chord really well. So for example, let's say C, right? I probably talked about it last time, but just focus on one chord. hard for you to actually keep a steady pulse in 4. At the beginning, it may not matter that much because you just want to know the notes. So you'll be able to find these 3 notes in different registers, different octaves across the keyboard. Then if you feel comfortable enough, you can go maybe work on 2 chords, right? C and F, right? Or C to G. And then you can mixture C, F, G together, right? So again, try to keep an 8-bar sequence. Well, work on like a 4-bar sequence 2 times. C, F, G, and C. And then you can work on different rhythms, of course. So until next time, this is Therese Wong. I hope you will have fun at the piano and check out more videos later. Cheers!